Do you guys know what someone commented on my last Perfect Bracket 2.0 video? Someone had the audacity to say, if you pick more than one bracket, if you fill out more than one bracket, you are a loser. I mean, if you haven't filled out 64 brackets, if you haven't stared at your computer screen and just looked at the bracket for a straight hour, appreciating that we have a bracket and that we have a tournament this year, are you really in the spirit of the season? Are you really in the spirit of the season? That's why I am back with Perfect Bracket 3.0. You guys already know the rules. I don't make the bracket makes itself. My hands do the work, and we come out with our third perfect bracket. I'm the first person ever to pick 3 perfect brackets in 1 year. It's historical, but I am so happy that March Madness is back. I'm going to be so excited for tonight, for just the play-in games, and then we have the games tomorrow actually starting. If you are as excited, and if you are in the spirit of the season like me, do me a favor and do yourself a favor. Hit that like button and hit that sub button down below. And just before we get started on picking out the bracket, we have to do the tradition for all these perfect bracket videos. Start it off, sing One Shining Moment. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One shining moment. Let's get into it. Perfect Bracket 3.0. 3.0. I don't make the rules. The bracket makes itself. Remember that. I don't make the rules. The bracket fills itself out. Let's switch things up a bit and let's start off with the Midwest region. Midwest region. Illinois. Take Illinois again. I want to put money down on a 16 so bad. If App State wins, I think I'm going to do it just for fun because you know what? You always got to cheer for App State. They're upset you, I swear. But Drexel could be a team. I think the odds are at like plus 2,000 right now. I'll take Loyola Chicago. Sister Jean, can't bet against her. I picked Tennessee in all both of my other brackets so far. But I'm going to go Oregon State here. Switch things up. Liberty is my big upset team. Liberty is the team that in my actual bracket, the bracket that I'm using in my pools, aka Perfect Bracket 1.0. The 2.0 is just to have 2 perfect brackets, and the third 3.0. Again, I don't make the rules. Liberty's my upset team. Liberty, everyone is so high on Oklahoma State, and yet in all 3 of my perfect brackets, I am not going to have them getting past the first round. You heard it here first. I don't make the rules. The bracket fills out itself. Syracuse, San Diego State. San Diego State I have in my real bracket. But Syracuse is a team, this is a game that I'm very worried about. And Syracuse is a team that I feel like if I was to switch any game in my first bracket, first of all, I don't switch any game. I submitted it. I filled it out in about, I don't know, however long that video was on Sunday. I fill it out very fast, hit submit, and I don't change it because I'm not a loser. I'm not weak. I pick my bracket and I stick with it. I stick to my guts. So I'm not changing any of the games. But if I were to change any of the games, I think that Syracuse one would definitely be the first one. So I'm going with Syracuse, stick with West Virginia. Although I've seen lots of more head state upset picks. Never picked Clemson in my life. And then go with Houston here. Moving on to the round of 32, I'll take Illinois, a 12-13 matchup. I'm gonna keep those flames moving on. I don't make the rules. The bracket fills out itself. Syracuse, West Virginia. I will go West Virginia, and I'll take Houston. Then I'll take Houston again. Then I'll take Illinois. And for the first time, I do not have Illinois going on to the Final Four, even though I picked them as my national championship in Perfect Bracket 2.0. Go Cougars. Send them off to the Final Four. Moving on to the East region, we got Michigan, Mount St. Mary, and Texas Southern. Upset time. Let's go 16 seed. LSU versus St. Bonaventure. I have not picked LSU once yet. Hold up. You guys thought that I picked the 16 seed. Got you there. I'm not that stupid. Go Blue. Michigan's going to get past the first round, and I have not picked them to get past the second round once in any of my perfect brackets. Take LSU. Go Tigers. Have not picked Colorado in any of my brackets, and that will not change. Florida State, MSU, UCLA, Abilene Christian. Let's take the upset. That is another 14 seed that is getting high praises. Even though Texas just won their conference championship, Abilene Christian is getting high praises to be an upset team, and I don't make the bracket. Bracket makes itself. I don't control these hands. These hands just pick whoever is going to win. That's why it's called the perfect bracket. You got to understand the rules before watching the videos. That's how they work. Connecticut versus Maryland. I will take Maryland and then Bama. I've not picked Michigan. I said it again. I've not picked Michigan to get past the second round. And I honestly don't believe that. Isaiah Livers is out, and this LSU team is hot. They are flaming hot. Go Tigers. Michigan does not get past the second round in this March Madness, even though they're a 1 seed. It's just not going to happen. Georgetown, Florida State. I'll take Florida State. MSU, UCLA, and Abilene Christian. Do I have, what are they? They got to be like the Wolfpack or the Bobcats or something fun like that. I'll take MSU. I'll take MSU. They're going to win tonight. They're going to win against BYU. They're going to beat Abilene Christian, and then they're going to be going on to the Sweet 16, and then I got Bama. Bama and Florida State. Sorry, LSU. I love you guys, LSU. But sometimes I just got to do what I got to do. The perfect bracket fills out itself. I'll take Bama back to the Final Four. 2 seeds, no 1 seeds yet. Will that change? Will I pick a 1 seed to get into the Final Four here in the West region? And Gonzaga, who they are the number 1 team in the country right now. They're undefeated. They haven't lost a game all season, and they get given the most cakewalk. It's like they're walking in. What's a cake place? What place makes cakes? I have no clue. Bad pun. Bad try to make a joke, but you know what? They got a cakewalk, so you know what? I can pretty much pick them all the way to the Elite Eight because they're going to play Missouri. They're going to win that game. USCB, they're probably going to go on. I have Ohio, another 13 seed. I have another 13 and 12 team beating up in the round of 32. Yes, the bracket makes itself. Ohio is a team that has been very highly talked about. Virginia is just coming off with a bunch of COVID issues. Ohio, the Bobcats, are going to be moving on to lose to Gonzaga in the Sweet 16. USC, Wichita, or Drake. I picked Wichita Drake in my real bracket, but I picked USC in my last 2, so I'm going with the Trojans. In this one, I'll take Kansas. Haven't picked Oregon yet, and Oregon actually is a good team. I just feel really good about VCU, so I'm going to pick Oregon there, and then I'll go with Iowa, even though I want to pick the outside forces want me to take Grand Canyon so bad, and I want to with all of my heart, but again, I don't control what these hands do. They just pick Iowa. USC, Kansas, I'll go Kansas, and then I'll go Oregon, upsetting Iowa, and then I'll pick Oregon all the way to the Elite Eight, and finally wrapping it up with Gonzaga making it to the Final Four, and hopefully winning their first national championship, which they haven't done yet. At least I'm pretty sure they haven't done yet. Baylor versus Hartford. Baylor, easy. North Carolina, easy. Winthrop, easy. Purdue, easy. Texas Tech, easy. Arkansas, easy. Florida, easy. And then Ohio State. That's the easiest conference to pick. Easiest region to pick. 12-5 upset. I think, how many 12-5 upsets do I have? I have all of them. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this. You can expect at least 2 12-5 upsets every single year in March Madness. And let's say if you pick all the 12 upsets and half of them win, which they usually do, you probably will see 2 12-5 upsets every single year. You get 24 points if your pool is points times seed times round. So that's 24 points if you get 2 of them right. If you pick all the 5s right, you pick all 5s and you get them all right, that's only 20 points. I think it is a much safer bet, even though this is a perfect bracket, so none of these are going to be wrong. I think picking all 12s is the way to go. So I got Winthrop taking on Purdue. I'll take Baylor over North Carolina, even though North Carolina in my 1.0, I got them going to the Final Four. Don't ask me why. You already know the rules. Ohio State, sound like Dave Portnoy. One bite, everyone knows the rules. Ohio State, Arkansas, and then I'll take Winthrop over Purdue. They're going to ride a hot streak. Baylor, and then taking on Arkansas. And then finishing it off, the Arkansas Razorbacks make it to the Final Four. We got a 1 seed. We got 2 seeds. And then we're finishing it off with a 3 seed in Arkansas. Here is the national championship. As much as I love Alabama, as much as I love John Petty and Nate Oates and all those guys, Gonzaga's just going to ride a hot streak. And is this their season to win? Because they're going to match up with the Houston Cougars in the national championship. And who am I going to take? So back and forth, I can do this with my eyes closed. Nah, I'm just joking. Gonzaga's going to win. Perfect bracket 3.0. 3.0. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had as much fun watching this video as I had making this. Again, I don't make the bracket. The bracket makes itself. But seriously, guys, I know I try to have a lot of fun with these videos. I love watching college basketball. I'm a big South Carolina Gamecocks fan, but I don't really watch outside of the Gamecocks as much as I should. Bernie on her channel, I'm a big college football guy. I do that for college football. Bernie on her channel put some amazing time and effort into his college basketball videos. So definitely go check those out. Do yourself a favor. Subscribe. Like the videos. Go check out my other 2 perfect brackets. And go check out my hot takes for this March Madness, because there are some spicy ones in there. There are some serious spicy ones in there that you're not going to want to miss out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. Enjoy this weekend. That's all I can wish you in this video. That's all I want to wish you. I hope you had the best weekend ever when March Madness is back and you're sitting on your couch with multiple TVs, maybe chicken wings, pizza, whatever it is, your favorite drink. I just hope that you enjoy this weekend. That's all I want. All I want. I hope everyone watching this video and everyone across the US, Canada, Mexico, the world just enjoys this weekend. So thank you for tuning in, and definitely come back next time.